Good morning, and thank you for joining us on the program today. So, tell us, what is the thinking of Labour, NLC, and TUC about the candidature of Mr. Peter Obi?
Good morning, Chamberlain. I am Comrade Amechi Asoguni, Deputy President, Nigeria Labour Congress. I would consider that the choice of Peter Obi to have actually joined Labour Party to pursue his career, it has been tested and confirmed that his personality meets our criteria. And by the special grace of God, he was unanimously adopted by National Executive Council meeting yesterday, and the arrangement has been concluded to mobilize in order to ensure victory.
You heard a lot said. You heard a lot said about quote unquote the structure. So, what is the structure that Labour is going to provide? Do you have it?
The structure to deliver a candidate can only be most established by Congress. Nigeria Labour Congress has a structure, not in 36 states, but in the entire local government. And we're going to, we're going to invoke our own standard in establishing structure. Congress already have a structure, and we are lifting our structure in favor of his candidature. So Labour Party is not building structure. They are rather utilizing the existing structure of organized labor in Nigeria in order to ensure that for the first time, Nigerians should take back this country for better governance.
So Labour will provide party agents in every polling unit, in every local government to match up with the ruling party and the main opposition party to deliver Mr. Peter Obi. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, the arrangement for me, as far as I'm concerned, though strategies are ongoing, but Labour have approved that leadership should proceed to organize, mobilize, and ensure victory to the extent that we are going to make ourselves available at the polling unit. They call them polling unit armies, and they are going to supervise the marshals to ensure that due diligence is performed and concluded at the polling unit. Results are cited, and videos are taken, and other strategies put in place in order that none of this will be manipulated along the way.
Is that
and
to
we are
assume,
also calling on INEC
just
to ensure that from the...
Well, Mr. Asogini, is that to assume that every member of the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress is a member of the Labour Party?
In fact, we deliberated on that yesterday to the extent that it is no longer about party, but about persons. So we realize and resolve as Labour that people should not say, I used to be PDP or APC or ABGA or any party whatsoever. Today, Labour Party is an alternative for Nigeria, and every Labour leader and member should make himself or herself available in ensuring victory, because it has gone beyond party. Parties have not delivered. Persons are those that have pedigree, and the antecedents should speak louder than the party.
So comrade,
it goes beyond Labour Party. It's about the persons involved.
If that was the case, why didn't Comrade Adam Shomari, the former president of NLC, use the Labour platform to contest his election and win?
That is no, it's the same thing. The question now is Adams as a Labour person. We look at him and not the party. That confirms what I'm saying, that it goes beyond party platform. Yeah. It's about the person. If Obi as a person had joined APP or any party whatsoever, Labour would have lifted his support for him as well. Because what we are doing now, because he has come to Labour Party, we must promote that party. We must ensure that the party is a platform for everybody. Yeah, it goes beyond party.
If I could rephrase that, if Labour Party was that strong and had all the structure which you allude to, why did a former president of the NLC have to leave Labour and go to other political parties to achieve his objective?
He made his advantage in APC then. He made his advantage in another party. The same structure of NLC was used in his favor. The same structure of NLC was used in his favor. So our structure is mobile, and we can transfer it to whomever we please that can deliver Nigeria. So it goes beyond party.
Are people now going to say, well, if Labour is going to throw their weight behind the candidature of Mr. Peter Obi. If Labour says they're going to go on protest, then it's going to be partisan because they're supporting Peter Obi, and so they won't take you seriously.
Never. That has been distinguished to the extent that if and by the time Labour emerges leadership of Nigeria, NLC will remain objective. NLC have its constitution and guideline. Nigeria also have their constitution. Don't forget, once a president emerges, he forms his own executive ESCO. And that is to say, he will be seen at that time as government. And it will be government versus Labour. So we must continue to engage. As a matter of fact, deviation on any part will be resisted because that is the people's choice. And he has no other obligation than to meet even the workers' desire.
Okay, even though you say your protest is going to go ahead on one day, we'll look out for that and see. Is that still on?
Yes, the plan to proceed on one-day protest, a nationwide protest, in order to show more or less a sign of warning to federal government, their inability to pay attention to the education sector is worrisome. And we must do everything possible to achieve it.
Thank you very much indeed, Comrade Amechi Asuguni, Deputy President of NLC. Well, that is the show today. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
I'm Ayamakinde. Have a wonderful weekend and keep safe.
I'll see you later this evening. Thank you for watching this morning. I'm Maukbe Ogun Yusuf.